Alright, hello and welcome back to the Real Guy Garage. Hey, it's been a while. Fortunately, we're into my busy time of the year at work. We all recognize the Dodge pickup in the back. Of course, is my daily driver. Now, you may have seen a video or two posted about this tractor. This is not the same tractor that I called Sherman. Sherman is actually right there right now, which I know it definitely doesn't look like a tractor, but that's a now rebuilt transmission. Two tires that are, well, they have new tubes in them, cleaned, painted, the whole works. Of course, the engine and the transmission, well, not the transmission, but the hydraulic pump, and the PTO and axles and everything for the back half of it. So there is an entire tractor there, it's just in pieces. So I bought this one probably about 2.5 or so months ago. It's been on Kijiji, or had been on Kijiji, for months and months and months. It originally started out at about $1,800. The guy was asking for it, and finally I saw it for $550, and that's when I decided it was probably worth buying just from a parts standpoint alone. Which I've already swapped out a whole bunch of stuff that belonged to it. I stole the running boards off it, and I've got a rad shroud off it, spark plug tube, just a bunch of bits and pieces. It had original Tractolite headlights on it. It had a toolbox on it. It had a spark plug tube. It had all kinds of good stuff. So I robbed quite a bit of that off of it. And then I just threw kind of some odds and ends I had on it. And I put the back tires on it from this tractor just because it had original rims with bad tires, so I'm going to put new tires on the original rims for Sherman. But essentially the guy had bought it for the tires and put these ones on from another tractor he had. And then he couldn't get this one to run. When I took it apart, I had to pull the front axle off and take the timing cover off, and they had been in there messing around with the timing. They had somehow managed to screw up the distributor that was on it, so this one right now has the distributor on it from Sherman. I'll get another original distributor. I'm not too worried about that. So I did that, and I stole the plug wires off Sherman, stole the plugs, everything, whatever. Just because I knew this tractor would run. So I had to go through, and I put a set of points in the distributor, and it fired right up. So I'm pretty happy with this little tractor, actually, for how little money I have into it. It's pretty reliable. Just today I added the rear markers. I added a tail light to it, and I put front lights on it and what have you, just so that should I use it to go up or down the road, I at least have some type of warning lights on it. But it's not bad. I mean, it's like every other N-Series tractor. It's banged up, it's beat up, but it's pretty solid. I mean, the block's been fixed. I don't know what year it is exactly because somebody swapped it out. It's an 8N block. I don't know what exactly happened to the original motor. All I know is this one's been patched up a couple times, so it's been cracked and what have you. But it's not a bad tractor, really. I guess that it's somewhere around a 44. Just because it has the bolt in the bottom of the dog legs, which started around the end of 43, beginning of 44. But it has the I-beam style radius rods, which ended in 44, because the 45 to 47s have the smooth ones. So I would guess that it's probably somewhere in around 44. But it's not a bad little tractor. cheating a little bit because I did have it running before. It's got a bit of a miss and only at idle. The governor is severely screwed up. Runs pretty good. I had to put a new ammeter on it. But it does charge pretty good. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Eventually, there's a Davis Skyline loader underneath that tarp that'll eventually be put on this tractor. So until next time, I hope you've enjoyed. I'm sure there'll definitely be other videos and probably some how-to and stuff on this tractor. Especially as I get ready to put the loader on it. Okay, moment of truth. We have spark now. Get a little carb cleaner, close the choke.